Welcome to part 7 of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Snake, according to Chico, the nuclear materials will be loaded from a train and onto a truck at a rail terminal near the eastern foot of Irazu. If we can't cut him off at that terminal, we'll be in a world of hurt. Hurry, Snake.
Okay, so I lied in the last part. This is the real part where I start to get really good at sneaking. For a bit. And then I start to suck again. But it doesn't matter. Oh, and plus this part has a lot of gameplay and not a lot of talky scenes, which is good. So, we start where we left off.
The train terminal
I guess.
is on the other side
He
of
sort
the
of ran
coffee
away
factory.
and hid behind
Head
this
for the factory
thing.
first.
Crates, I guess. But,
Not enough
yeah.
room, huh? To get to the
Same
coffee factory,
map.
you'll first need to backtrack to the fork in the road.
There's a guy, well, there was a guy there. And the guy just behind the box sees us for a second, but then he just imagines a mirage, I guess. Or a mirage. So that's cool. Yeah, and then he screams he knows he saw something. Anyway, I'm just gonna hide from this guy just in case they have peripheral vision or something. I can't speak. Yeah, gotta be safe. Don't want to record this like 20 times. Action roll. There's a guy right up here. So I'm just sneaking around to see if he's actually walking. Yep, he is. Okay. Yeah. Got to do our action sidle. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it. Leave comments to say what I should call it. Little fan. I don't have fans. What am I talking about? Anyway. Yep. There's a guy, and there's a guy! Shit. And he's turning around, so it doesn't really matter. Well, that was that map. Now we're back to the sniper basin. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so we don't have to spend that much time in this map.
There's a coffee factory to the northeast. Beyond that is a train terminal.
Yep. Oh, and the sniper's changed positions. He's at the top of... He's on the other side of the basin now. But there's an easy shortcut if you're not retarded and keep going up against the wall. Yep, and that's it. Oh, and if you see a line, there's a co-op action, I think. That's down the route I traveled in the first map. That leads you straight here, so you don't really have to go through the sniper basin. But whatever, here's a new map. We'll be going through this once again, backwards later, but they changed the position of the people and guards. Once again, it's a place where I have to wait. I don't know why I didn't speed it up. It takes like 30 seconds. I don't know. Think of something. Gotta think of something to talk about. Oh, there's a prisoner, and there's a guy up there. I don't know why Snake can just home in on that guy, but there he is for later. I'll talk about him later and how much dickery he has. Just wait for that guy to turn around and then we can move over. Now around this truck, there's another guy, but he usually has his back turned. And save him. Let's save this guy. Alrighty, so up here there's another guy. I know, it's like a coffee factory base sort of thing.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
There he is. Just zoom in just in case you're blind or something. I know my video quality is crap, but I'm investing in a new capture device, so it should get good eventually. There's that guy. Well, since he's up high, you can see basically everything, but there's a little trick that, well, at least for this going into the coffee factory is pretty easy. Wait for him to turn around, and then just be against the wall, and for some reason, there's another guy up here. Neither of them can see you, which is cool, so just stay against the wall. And there's another guy. Well, that was that sort of difficult part if you don't know that trick. I guess I can call it a trick. It's probably a strategy. That's what I call it. It sounds better, I guess. I don't know.
pass through the coffee factory to reach the train terminal.
You have to go up there, but there's 2 ladders. One always gets caught. You always get caught by a guy. And then there's another over here, but there's a guard. Yeah, he's way over there. But I'm gonna wait, because he's guarding a door. Oh, sorry. I think I hit my mic. There's a guy in that little closet thing. You can see the door that I gotta save. So I gotta hide behind this. What is that? I guess it's like tin roof, whatever, I don't know. I'll call that the waiting dance, and now I'm lying down because I'm tired because I danced. Just gotta wait, because I would have run out already, but this guard's smart. He looks over this way. Damn, that's some radiant AI. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, you can already hear him. Somehow it can see you through walls. Yep, so we're safe. Saved him. Now up this ladder. That snake grunt whenever he starts doing it, going up the ladder, always scares me, because I always think it's a guard who sees me. There's another guard up here, and whenever I go up that other ladder, I always seem to get caught by him, so might as well just sneak past him. That guard, just making sure. Why did I stand up? Yeah, once again, he's pretty easy to sneak by. Just gotta go around the side while he's walking. You know, basic sneak tactics. I really can't talk. I don't know why I'm hiding. And there's no one out here, so we're basically done. There's just one more map. I know it says gold, but it's one of those special, you have to take out all the guys to... Oh wait, that's a spoiler. Take out all the guys to finish them, to get the goal, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why Snake always has that gun, even though I never have it. Whatever. It's his favorite gun.
Looks like we're just in time. Neutralize all enemies and secure the train.
Yeah, so we just have to take everyone out, which I really can't think of a good way to do this. But I also keep forgetting that they're mostly blind. This guy didn't even see that his friend right there got knocked out, but it's the way you gotta do it. Well, the way I do it. They always go into the little caution phase.
Being shot at. Going to alert status.
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
They don't add any reinforcements, so there's nothing to worry about. But usually going in the caution status makes this guy run over here, and you gotta shoot him really quickly, or else he freaks the fuck out. And I have to do this whole thing again. And somehow he sees his buddy knocked out from all the way across the map. And then this guy just, you know, whatever. And then this guy's really easy to take. It's really just the first 3 that take the longest to take out.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
Everything's clear. All my buddies are knocked out, but everything's clear. And now I just gotta sneak up on this guy. It doesn't really matter, because if I get close enough, I can just CQC him to the ground, and then he'll be knocked out. But I don't want to risk the alert, because I want a good rank. Missed, and got him. Perfect. Alright. Well, now just Fulton as many people as I can, and then that's the level. And don't think the rest of it's cutscene. Don't you worry, there's more gameplay to have here. Oh, come on, let's get this guy!
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
And just as I click the button, which means I got him, which is good.
Check out the cargo.
Nukes.
And, of course, it's to be continued in the next mission, which is which is basically the rest of the video. There's not a lot of cutscene, as I said, which is good, if you like that kind of thing. A rank. And I am a butterfly. Well, like in Metal Gear Solid 4, you could get multiple ranks per playthrough, and actually getting it depends on how you have your playstyle for a certain number of missions. Like mine is tranking people without a sniper rifle, basically. So I'm a butterfly.
Snake, that's an enemy tank unit. Either neutralize the soldiers or destroy the tank. Get them.
Yep. It's another vehicle boss fight, I guess. It's the same thing as the armored, I don't know what to call it, armored vehicle. So it's a bit different just because of the firepower of the thing, but I'll show you some exploitations. Oh, and so Snake thinks that this boss fight's so easy that and plus it's a bit hot in Costa Rica, so he's going with the T for this boss fight. Alright. The first thing you want to do is throw a grenade, take out some of them.
Troops.
And that's actually a pretty good throw, because I take out the two guys on the side of the tank, which is
Make
good.
sure they don't.
Because there's about 4 or 5, I don't know.
Going to alert status.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, throw the grenade backwards so it doesn't do anything. Anyway, so since I like shotguns, even though that was like a full-blown body shot, it takes 2 shots to kill these guys because they got body armor on. I mean, but if you just, it's better than the machine gun where you gotta take out like.
I'm done for.
Oh, and you heard someone scream, "I'm done for." That means they are near death, which you can actually Fulton recovery them. But they immediately go to the medical room because they're injured, obviously. So they're really no use, and your heroism goes down if you end up not completely killing someone. This tank has explosives, as you can see, and those explosives will either knock one of the train cars, will either knock the train cars if it still has enough health, quote-unquote health, or it will blow it up. So you don't really want to use those for cover. Luckily, those explosions and train things knocking into you will also knock into the enemy soldiers, so it can knock those guys over, and you can dodge out of the way, which is good. And their explosions can also hurt the enemy soldiers. The 3 safe points I can think of are those 2 pillars that are randomly just in the middle of the thing, which are like super strong, and I'll show it off later. And one last point that I'll also show off later. Snake can take 1,000,000 bullets. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like using the shotgun on these guys much better because it only takes 2 hits instead of like a whole round. But whatever. Yeah. So he says that, so I'm gonna run over to the most safe spot, which is this corner actually. And actually, since I only have 1 ration and less than half health, I'm going to lie down, and lying down recovers health in this game. I don't know, a lot later it heals a lot more, but for now, it seems to at least. But, whatever, I'll get it like half health. It might be hard to see, but it speeds up. And that, garage door thing, the red thing next to me, blows up. It's hit with a rocket from the tank. But whatever. And right now, as you can see, I'm aiming for those barrel things in the back of the tank. If you manage to blow one up, then it immobilizes the tank for a while. And that's actually a good strategy. As you can see, Snake's almost safe, if completely safe. Unless the tank aims right next to it, then the splash damage will hit you, but that's pretty hard. So, once you do enough damage to it, the barrel will blow up and then the tank can't move for like 10 seconds. And there's 2 of them, so you can do that twice during the fight. Usually the shotgun doesn't work that well, but luckily I've got the law because there's another rocket launcher type of gun, but that you can get in an extra mission that's available right now, but the way I record is I do a chunk, and then I do all the extra missions that go with that chunk the next recording session that I do. So, yeah, that gun's in the next extra video, which I think is actually the next video. And I blew the thing up, and now the leader came out, and apparently he swallowed the rocket because there was no explosion. But that's why I always save 1 rocket for when the leader comes out, because it's an insta-kill basically. Anyway, that was the boss fight. It wasn't that hard, but I still get a B, spoilers. And get a lot of experience for the shotgun, but it still doesn't level me up somehow. Then I got all this crap. I got the Trank sniper rifle, which is good. I like the sniper rifles.
The truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
So it was nukes after all.
What now? Their main base is up ahead.
I better hurry after them then.
But...
Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
All right. I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a local expert take over?
Snake, you need a way into the mountain?
Yeah, got one.
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's probably the best way. But there is a little problem. The path heading north from the village is barricaded. You might have to break through.
Got it.
The heart of Irazu. That's where the enemy's base has got to be, Snake. And maybe...
Let me guess. The Basilisco.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I mean... We'll have to see.
Snake, Irazu features a number of crater lakes. The Odeberg government had planned to use those lakes to construct hydroelectric plants as one of its big state development projects. The project was scrapped, but there's still a small opening at the bottom of the lake.
Meaning?
I checked the satellite imagery, but didn't see anything man-made, which means they probably built a base inside the mountain. Could just be a storage igloo for explosives, or maybe some kind of research facility.
What do they hope to accomplish by bringing the nukes there?
First things first, get past that barricade north of the village. Looks like the only way through is the noisy way. You'll have to blow it up.